Good evening, dear friends. As the fire softly glows and you settle in for the night, tonight's story is one you won't soon forget. It's a story that brings together heroism, justice, sacrifice, reunion, and the mysterious hand of God. It's about how one man's broken path crossed others in just the right way and changed everything. Tonight, we listen to a tale where every theme we cherish comes together to reveal something beautiful and deeply human. This is the story of Micah. Micah was born in 1990 in Lubbock, Texas. His childhood was loud with sirens and quieter with secrets. His father left when he was 5. His mother, Gloria, worked 2 jobs, waitressing during the day and cleaning at night. They lived near 50th Street, in a neighborhood where you didn't leave bikes outside. From the start, Micah was the type of kid who noticed things others missed. At 10, he knew how to unlock a stuck window without breaking the frame. By 12, he'd learned how to read legal documents his mother brought home from a court cleaning job. And by 14, Micah was arrested for the first time, stealing groceries to feed his mom when she collapsed from exhaustion. They let him off with community service, but he didn't stop. A year later, Micah was back in court for hacking into the school system, not to change his grades, but to fix his friend's expulsion. His public defender called him a kid with misplaced genius. But life didn't give Micah chances. By 19, he was serving time for a theft he didn't commit. Wrong place, wrong time. Micah never gave the name of the real thief, the man who had threatened his mom if he spoke. 2 years in prison taught Micah how the system worked and how it failed. He read every book in the prison library, especially law. He memorized cases. When others played cards, Micah studied civil rights law. He got out at 21. Gloria died a year later. Micah drifted from city to city: New Orleans, Phoenix, Indianapolis. In 2019, he landed in Charleston, South Carolina, broke, jobless, and living out of his car. And then came a Tuesday. Micah walked into a diner on Meeting Street, booth 6. He sat with a coffee he couldn't afford and stared out the window. That's when he noticed her. She was maybe late 50s, with graying curls, a kind face, and a cane. She was struggling with her purse, trying to pick up papers she'd dropped. Micah stood, helped her gather them, and held her chair. "Thank you, son," she said. "My name's June." They talked. She was a retired teacher who volunteered at the courthouse now, helping victims of domestic violence fill out forms. "Sometimes people just need someone to help them speak," she said. Micah nodded slowly. "I know the feeling." They met again the next day. Then again. By Friday, June brought him a turkey sandwich and a flyer. "They're hiring clerks at the courthouse. Background check's tough, but maybe you talk to the right person." Micah didn't expect anything, but he applied. He was honest, and he got a part-time mailroom job. 3 months in, he saw it. A folder misfiled under a stack of old eviction cases. A woman's name he recognized: Marla, his old neighbor from Lubbock. Her teenage son was arrested. Same story, same setup. A gang had blamed the boy for something he didn't do. The boy was terrified to speak. Micah requested to speak to the public defender. He showed the lawyer how to subpoena street cam footage, from a nearby ATM. It proved the boy was blocks away during the incident. The case was dropped. Word spread. Micah quietly helped 3 more families get justice in minor cases: evictions, abuse, mistaken identity. He never charged a penny. By the time 2021 rolled around, Judge Thompson, an old friend of June's, called him in. "You're not licensed, but you're doing more good than most lawyers I know." Micah lowered his head. "Just trying to do for others what no one did for me." Thompson offered him a scholarship to law school. Conditional. "You'll have to pass the bar after, but I'll vouch for you." Micah cried in his car that night. He started law school at 31. During that time, he helped a veteran wrongfully accused of theft, a young mother caught in a payday loan spiral, and even reunited 2 brothers separated in the foster system. He graduated with honors. His final thesis? The power of pro bono, a justice system reimagined. Then came the moment that would change his life forever. In 2023, a trial began, a major case. A man named Ellis, a wealthy developer, accused of evicting tenants illegally and forging documents. His victims were all from Charleston's east side. Micah offered to help. The lead prosecutor was overwhelmed. Micah read the entire case in one weekend. He found an error, a signature used on eviction forms that Ellis supposedly signed. It matched a signature from a school grant application 20 years ago. Micah remembered because his mother once applied for that same grant. It had to be forged. They brought the evidence to court. Micah took the stand as a witness. Calm, focused, brilliant. The jury returned a unanimous guilty verdict. After court, a woman approached him. "Micah," he turned. It was June. But beside her stood a boy, 10 years old, leg braces, holding a letter. "I found this in a drawer last week," June said. "It's from your mother, to you." Micah opened it, hands trembling. The handwriting was shaky. "Micah, if you're reading this, I didn't get to say goodbye. But I need you to know I always believed in you. God has a plan for you. You see things others don't. Use it. For good. For people like us. Love you forever, Mama." Micah broke down. Right there, in the courthouse lobby. Today, Micah runs a legal aid clinic for marginalized families. June is still there, every Tuesday, in booth 6. They call Micah the street lawyer. He never takes a fee. His cases have saved homes, protected veterans, and reunited families. And in his office, above his desk, is a framed copy of that letter. A reminder that even in brokenness, there is purpose. Even in silence, there is a plan. And sometimes, the person you help is the one God sent to help you. As you sit by the fire tonight, remember Micah's story. It wasn't just about law or hardship. It was about how life can twist all our misfortunes into threads of meaning, if we let them. It teaches us that redemption isn't reserved for the perfect, that transformation is possible even for the forgotten, and that every act of courage echoes further than we think. Look for the Booth Sixes in your life. Speak for those who can't. And above all, believe that you too were made for something more. If the story touched your heart and would like to listen to more like it, you know where to find us. Good night.